While the world is rapidly moving towards electric vehicles, Mazda engineers have done something that is being discussed all over the world today. To compete with EV companies, Mazda has developed a new engine that is not like traditional petrol engines. Rather, it tells a different story. Mazda has used a technology in it that not only saves fuel, but also makes the performance of the vehicle tremendous. Now you must be thinking, is there no battery in this? So listen, Mazda has chosen the hybrid system, leaving the race of EV. That is, it has a combination of both engine and battery. The new engine that Mazda has introduced not only improves the range and performance of the car, but also reduces the charging time considerably. But the biggest thing about it is that the petrol engine in it has been designed in such a way that it gives diesel-like efficiency and EV-like smoothness. That is why it is being said this engine is an example of ultimate combustion. This means every drop of petrol is used to its full potential. Now the question arises, when the whole world is making EVs, why did Mazda go for hybrids? Why has this new engine from Mazda caused a stir in the EV market? Will this new engine really destroy the EV market? Before moving on to the video, do subscribe to the channel so that such powerful information on technology reaches you first. Nowadays, the trend of electric vehicles is increasing rapidly all over the world. While pollution and environmental crisis have become a big issue, on the other hand, EVs are being considered as the solution to these problems. Electric vehicles are not only helping in saving the environment, but they are also becoming a new technology and a better option for the common people. Especially big companies like Tesla, NIO, and BYD are working very fast in the manufacture of electric vehicles, and the sales of their EV models are increasing day by day. Now, if we talk about Mazda, Mazda is a company that has always emphasized its driving experience and vehicle quality. Mazda cars have always been known for their excellent design and driving performance. However, Mazda has not yet made as big a leap in the case of EVs as some other brands have. Mazda sold a total of less than 15 zero electric vehicles in 2022, which is still very low, especially compared to brands that are making EVs on a large scale. But Mazda is still focused on improving its traditional technologies and developing a new kind of driving experience. Now, the question arises that when the whole world is moving towards EVs, why did Mazda decide to make a hybrid engine? Actually, Mazda chose hybrid engines instead of electric cars because they believe that it can be a natural and practical step. Full adoption of EVs is still fraught with challenges in some countries, such as lack of charging infrastructure and limited range of batteries. That is why Mazda focused on hybrid engines, which not only provide the traditional power of a petrol engine, but also the smoothness of an electric battery. In this way, Mazda has tried to strike a balance through its technology. Now, let's talk about the engine that has shaken up the entire EV market, Mazda's Skyactiv Z hybrid engine. This engine works in a completely new direction and offers a great combination of petrol and hybrid technologies. First, let's understand why and how Mazda designed this engine. The Skyactiv Z engine is Mazda's state-of-the-art hybrid engine, which gives a great driving experience by combining petrol engine and electric technology. Usually, we see that hybrid engines have both petrol engine and battery, but Mazda has used a new technology to make it even more special, which not only saves fuel, but also increases the performance of the vehicle tremendously. The biggest feature of this engine is that it is completely different from conventional petrol engines. Mazda has used ultimate combustion technology in this engine, which uses every drop of petrol with full power. That is, the disadvantages that could have occurred in a petrol engine, such as wasteful fuel consumption, have been completely eliminated in Skyactiv Z. This engine burns fuel in such a way that it gives maximum power and also saves fuel. Now let's talk about its hybrid aspect. Both petrol engine and electric motor have been combined in this engine. But there is a difference in it. In this, with the help of the battery, there is an option to run the car in electric mode at low speed. But as soon as the speed increases, the petrol engine starts working automatically. This creates an excellent balance of power and gives better mileage to the car for a long time. Apart from this, it also improves the performance of the car because the power of both petrol and electric is used properly. The biggest advantage of the Skyactiv Z engine is that it has very less charging time. Mazda has designed it in such a way that the power is distributed in a very smart way. Mazda has proved that instead of working towards electric vehicles, Hybrid engines can also be just as effective, especially for countries where EV charging infrastructure is not yet fully developed. This engine is challenging the EV market because it offers an intermediate solution, neither fully petrol nor fully electric. It can be a great option for those who want a good performing, fuel efficient and environmentally friendly car, but at the same time are facing problems due to lack of charging stations or battery range. Why did Mazda choose hybrid instead of EV? Nowadays, the whole world is moving rapidly towards electric vehicles, EVs. But why did Mazda decide to adopt the hybrid system? This question is very interesting because it was a big step for Mazda, and there were a lot of sensible reasons behind it. When we talk about EVs, first of all, it is important to understand that EVs have given a new direction to the entire automotive industry. As people are becoming more environmentally conscious, the trend of adopting EVs is increasing. There is no pollution in EVs because they run on batteries and do not use gasoline or diesel. Apart from this, the performance of EVs is also excellent. They are very smooth and fast and can give a very long range after charging. But why did Mazda choose hybrid technology instead of EV? The answer is directly related to the question that there are some big challenges facing EVs around the world. The first challenge is the limitation of the battery. The batteries of EVs are still not fully developed according to the infrastructure. There is a lack of EV charging stations in many countries, and where charging stations are available, there is a long wait. Especially those who go on long journeys are always worried about the range of their batteries. Apart from this, the production cost of batteries is also very high, which further increases the price of EVs. Now, Mazda's hybrid engine provides a solution to these problems. Hybrid engines use both petrol and battery, which not only increases the range of the vehicle, but also does not. Mazda, too, never completely said goodbye to it. In recent years, the company has been working to revive it. In 2023, they launched a hybrid car, the Mazda MX-30, which used a rotary engine as a range extender. That means when the battery runs out, the rotary engine starts up and provides extra range. This shows Mazda not only sees the rotary engine as part of its heritage, but also wants to keep it alive in the future. Features of the new rotary engine. Now imagine the rotary engine, once called outdated, is back in the spotlight. Mazda has revived it in a smarter, more powerful, and more efficient form than ever before. So what new technology makes it such a strong rival to EVs? First, Mazda didn't bring back the rotary engine alone. They combined it with hybrid and range extender systems. This means the engine no longer drives the wheels directly. Instead, it charges the battery, helping the car cover longer distances. That brings two major benefits. The engine faces less stress. The vehicle's range increases significantly, and that directly targets EV's biggest weakness, range anxiety. Next, the new rotary engine is smaller and lighter than before.